Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a little announcement if you haven't heard already, but Lil Quentin has passed away. And he was such a big part of the 50 Movies in 50 Weeks series that I decided to make this little compilation of his various cameos. He was always invasive and he always brightened up the video every time he was in it. He is survived by his daughter Rue. Say hi, Rue. Without further ado, here is the past 2 years of Lil Quentin's cameos in 50 Movies in 50 Weeks. Enjoy. But it's done interestingly enough here, but it switches gears so drastically in that second half that it no longer becomes about the mad scientist, but about this girl dealing with the fact that she's living in a dead woman's body. Oh, you okay? Did I make you mad? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, I think I better go. Thank you for watching. I'm Joey Hollywood. This is Lil Quentin, and we'll see you next time. Remember, please be kind and rewind. Because, like, I like the story. I don't think that would ever happen. There was interesting enough stuff in it. Sorry, Quentin wants to be part of the review. With the last video, I had Rue, but Quentin wants to be part of it now. Hi, Quentin. Yeah. And they're very annoying, even if they weren't dubbed. Well, actually, they're even more annoying now that they're dubbed, because it's like adults doing kids' voices. It's really bad. The first two stories are about an alien sickness, and then the last one was about it's more like a political thriller. This Mill Creek box set. You like it, Quentin? An update video. I have so little to say about the creeping terror that I'm just turning this into an update video. So I'll stop boring you, and we'll move on. And thank you for watching. I didn't see that. Maybe I missed a line in the narration that said that set that up. I don't know, but it really does feel like it's a Conan the Barbarian ripoff, but with a girl instead of, you know, a big muscular man. Sorry, Quentin's distracting me. I was pleasantly surprised to see that it was a Rocky Jones movie. Now, this probably doesn't mean much to most people, understandably, but when I was a kid, I really liked Rocky Jones. I had him on VHS tapes. I haven't seen them all, but it was an old science fiction TV show that movies like this were edited from. They basically put together 3 random episodes or 3-part episodes together, and they would make like a makeshift movie. It was really common back when I was a kid. I think it was common up until like the mid-2000s. I don't think they do that anymore. They did a lot with cartoons, but I really liked Rocky. It's not really a big deal in this particular movie, although towards the end it happens. But there is a main villain who's like this evil princess or queen, and the third one is vaguely connected to the other ones because it's dealing with the aftermath of the first 2 episodes. But it really feels like its own thing. And that's when I started to fall off. You know, my attention span started to go off in other dimensions. Sorry, Quentin is just very needy right now. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Like a more subdued version of Black Dynamite, essentially. And that's not what I got. And it's not a bad thing per se, but the fact that it is not a particularly funny movie hurts it. It's very middle of the road. And hi, Quentin. And he gets high and he roams around New York, all high and stuff, and then he meets a Jamaican, and the Jamaican talks a lot of stuff to him, and then the Jamaican steals his shoes, and it really seems like that scene happened for no reason. There was a lot of names ending in vowels, and I was like, okay, this is probably an Italian movie. Lunar landing, and one of the astronauts getting intentionally left behind as part of this horrific, inhumane experiment as to what a human would do. And then it's quickly revealed that that is actually a dream that our main character is having. The movie opens up with a gag that's very similar to the beginning of Spaceballs, a very long shot of a spaceship that just keeps on going and going and going. But at the same time, the joke, but I liked it enough that it kept me interested. The characters are engaging, except for the alien character, because he's, like I said, he's just a blank slate. He's really boring. He just randomly kills throughout the film when the movie gets a little too slow. I genuinely liked this movie. I I'm a little sad that it never got a sequel, but apparently it didn't make much money. I considered buying the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray, but I was like, I don't know if this is a movie I'd watch that much. It became a little bit more obvious in the movie, but...
You okay, Quentin? You okay, buddy? You're making me lose my train of thought.
A Terminator. Oh, I'm sorry, Quentin. I bonked him on the head.
I promise I don't abuse him. I'm sorry, buddy.
I don't know why they would go after like this particular guy to hunt down a Terminator. That doesn't make any sense. But this is one of the ones that didn't. This is one of the ones that survived, and this one was the first riff tracks to ever go out of print. And I wanted it so bad, and for my birthday, my girlfriend bought it for me. All 50 movies in this 50 movie box set from Mill Creek in 50 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my gosh. Quentin, don't deep throat it. No, that completely derailed me. What movie was I watching? Okay, trying to fight the light, and it's so blatant. It's longer than it really should be. Like, I was really surprised because the previous disc, these last 2 discs are the only discs on the set that have 5 movies. The rest have 4. Death Machines was okay, but it wasn't like the greatest thing ever. Sorry, Quentin's distracting me. I have a history with Abraxas. He showed me a clip from this movie, the infamous VD clip. And I was like, okay, I'm going to review this one. And I watched it, and then I couldn't remember anything in it like the next day. Wow, this has been pretty intense. Quentin is just quivering with excitement. Those chapter markers were taken out, all except for the first one. So it was wild, but yeah. But it hasn't been all gloom and doom. Quentin, come here, buddy, come here. You've been eating for 10 straight minutes. Come here, buddy. Come on. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. Me and Quentin have a special announcement, and if you watched the wrap-up video from last week, you already know what that announcement is. That is, I'm continuing 50 movies in 50 weeks. You can't see, but Quentin is just, he is so hungry for attention. He's just out of frame. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this. He wants to be a part of this video so bad, but he doesn't want you to see him. But anyways, don't have a whole lot to say besides that. But I got Quentin here. You guys love Quentin. You guys always tell me you love Quentin. He's getting fat. Look at him. He's getting fat. He's not gorging himself anymore. He used to have a problem gorging and then throwing up, and we had to like try to train him to not do that. But now he's getting fat, and I don't know how I feel about that. He has a nice pillow, though. He's a really good pillow. Be fun on Mystery Science Theater. It's been so long I can't really speak to that. Although there were a couple scenes in here that resurfaced some memories of watching that show. Introduction to Rocky Jones. This is a dollar store or maybe a Walgreens DVD I picked up when I was a little kid. And I've been in love with Rocky Jones ever since. Haven't seen these in a while. Sorry, Quentin really wants attention, so I'm just going to hold him this whole time. Hope that doesn't bother you. But actually, I didn't mention this with the last one. The last movie ended with the city breaking apart. He just bit my chin. He's the son of the Earth God, so when Hercules fights him, every time he throws him to the ground, he gets back up because that's where his power's from. So Hercules throws him in the water, and that's sort of like an interesting thing. That actually kind of reminds me of something that would be in a Kevin Sorbo Hercules episode, because I am a huge Abbott and Costello fan. I own every single Abbott and Costello movie on Blu-ray and DVD. I also have the first season of the Abbott and Costello show on Blu-ray. I also have it on DVD somewhere. I can't bring my head out of that space. But speaking of Tiger, look, here's Quentin. Quentin wants to be in the video. Little gray tiger himself. Limp crashes into the island. Coincidentally, just the island they needed to go to, because that's where his girlfriend's at. He's on the space. He's on the spaceship, and he's trying to go to this other spaceship so he can be an observer. And everyone thinks he's a big leech. Through the course of the movie, he wiggles his way into a mission to Mars. And also, this is the 26th movie that we've covered on this channel for the 50 movies in 50 weeks thing. But it's also the last movie on disc 6. In fact, wrong. I had a couple more. I guess technically this is an Hercules movie, but I'll get into it in a moment. This is called Son of Hercules, The Land of Darkness.
Hi, Quentin. Yeah? You okay?
Not sure if you heard it, he just started crying.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, Quentin didn't like the prehistoric women. Just to let you know, he hated it. But yeah, I'll see you next time. You guys can't see this, but Quentin is so starved for attention. He is just like biting me every time I'm not petting him. I'm not even sure if you can hear him purring. He's purring so loud. Before I sign off, I'll let Quentin be in the frame because he just wants to be in the video so bad.
Hi, Quentin.
Look at that. Well, that's it for now. I'll see you all next week. Thank you for watching. Remember, please be kind and rewind. Please be kind and rewind.
Say bye, Quentin.